Hello guys, welcome back. I took another week off. You want to know why? Because I completely rearranged all my lighting again. I was like looking at the old video or the last video and I was like, I don't like something about that. And will I like this? I don't know, but I'm not going to take another week off. But at this point, we're rocking and rolling with what we got. The vibe is like cozy, comfy, you know, but true to color. Got all new lights. Actually, we're not gonna get into it. If I got into it, we'd be here all day. But I'm so excited to be back. We're actually gonna try a new foundation. I'm gonna show you guys some new things that I grabbed from Ulta. This video is mainly for the foundation, but I did grab some things. So we're just gonna try it out. We've got like a new liquid bronzer, a new concealer that I haven't tried because I'm not as tan as I normally am, so I needed a lighter shade. So I hope you guys are excited. I'll have a link to my sweater down below if you guys are interested. And since I feel like this is gonna be kind of a long video, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and let's go ahead and hop on into it. First, let's crack open the Topo Chico. Love the raspberry. I still love the blueberry, but the raspberry is so good. It's just got so much flavor. I didn't clean off my desk before starting this, so that's on me. Let me show you the foundation that I grabbed. Now, if the foundation doesn't match perfectly with my neck, my legs are so tan, but my neck up is not. So we're gonna have to like roll with it. And I mean that as like I'm trying to match my neck and chest. My chest is really dark, you can't see it now. I'm just trying to match everything. We're having a very hard time because the sun doesn't hit these areas as much. But the foundation that I'm going to be sharing with you, you might be surprised if you saw my last video, but it is the NATASHA DENONA Hy-GLAM foundation. So I grabbed this foundation because everyone was saying to try it, and it's a hydrating and blurring longwear radiant serum foundation. I feel like this bottle is so chic and pretty. I love the top. The top is like a silicone feel, and then you have the frosted glass bottle and the pump. The shade I got was N9, but I want to go ahead and show you guys a couple of the other things that I got before we dive into the foundation and start trying it out. I did grab this IT Cosmetics little limited edition brush set. I thought this was just such a great set. It's for 50 bucks. You have dual-ended brushes. I've used all of these before and they're incredible. I will get my use out of this, especially if you're traveling. I feel like this is a great buy. I saw Kitsch came out with Velvet XL rods, and I really wanted to try this. I got it because most people don't have like the extra large size. I don't like a really tight curl, as you could probably tell. This looked like something I could use for my bangs when I do like my sock curls, or I don't know, I just really wanted to try it out and see how it'd work for me. So we're gonna give it a go. I also grabbed these scrunchies from them, the recycled fabric cloud scrunchies. I just thought these would be great to sleep with. I really like sleeping with scrunchies or like the Gimme Beauty hair ties. Some e.l.f. Duo sponges. I also grabbed this Morphe sponge. I haven't tried sponges in a long time and I felt like I wanted to really dive back in. I also grabbed the Bare Minerals Original Pressed Powder. This is a new powder foundation, and right, because it is a powder foundation, right? I thought this was marketed as, oh no, did I get the wrong one? No, I don't know. This said new. I think I might have grabbed the wrong thing. I don't know. We'll test it out and see, but it's from Bare Minerals. Also grabbed 3 Fenty Beauty mascaras. I have yet to buy another one of my Hella Thick mascaras. You guys know how much I love that mascara, because I also love the Maybelline Colossal. It is one of my favorites. It's in my everyday makeup drawer in my bathroom, but I did grab the Hella Thick. I grabbed it in Cause I'm Black. I also got Let's Be Blunt, and this is a really dark brown, and I also wanted to try the Hella Thick mascara lash primer. I normally don't buy lash primers. I just normally look for a mascara that kind of has like everything I'm looking for, but I figured I would try it. This one we're going to be using today. This is a NATASHA DENONA High Sculpt Liquid Bronzer. It's a serum infused liquid bronzer. We're going to apply it and I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I think of it. I also grabbed the Fenty Beauty Gloss Balm Cream in Fenty Glow. This is one of my favorite glosses. I love this color. This is one you could toss in your bag and it'd be like your go-to lip. You know what I mean? You don't need a lipstick and a lip gloss. That is so pigmented and it's a really glossy formula. I also grabbed some Morphe brow products. I grabbed the Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Hazelnut, and I also grabbed the Nano Brow Pencil in Biscotti, and I've only tried this one, I haven't tried this one, so we'll kind of test those out today. Also grabbed the NATASHA DENONA Hy-GLAM Concealer. I feel like I've tried this before and I wasn't obsessed, but I wanted to try it again just to see how I feel, because I feel like my skin changes over time. You know, you get older, time passes, and I forget what I think of it, so I wanted to give it a try. Also grabbed the Real Techniques New Nudes H Diamond blending brush. This just looks so interesting to me. I also grabbed the Charlotte Tilbury Broad Spectrum SPF 50. I don't know if I got this from Ulta, but Here you go. Invisible UV Flawless Poreless Primer. It says flawless, poreless looking skin and daily defense. I grabbed a few of these CoverGirl lip stains. I'm really into lip stains. I also grabbed some from NYX too, which I've been using the NYX ones and I really like them. They're very pointed. The CoverGirl one I have used, oh, here we go. I have used this CoverGirl one. This one is in Shuggy Girl. I think, Shuggy, I don't know. The NYX one does run out of the tint a little bit quicker, as you can imagine. I mean, it's such a fine tip, but it does give you that really precise lip liner look. Just depends on what you want. I really like both of them so far. Oh, and then I did get the Miu Miu perfume in a travel size. I smelled it and I was like, that smells good. And I'd been thinking about it and I was like, fine, we'll just do the travel size, but I love the smell of this. You guys, that smells so good. What I normally like to do, unless it's something that I just have to have, like it's amazing, I normally get the travel size, and if I go through it, then I'll see about purchasing a full size. And I actually have a lot of travel size perfumes in my drawer in my bathroom, which proves that only a few make it to the final cut of getting the full size. Okay, we're gonna dive into it now. We are going to put some foundation on because I am breaking out so bad. I think I know what is making me break out so bad, and I'm so sad about it because I love this foundation. But every single time I use it, I have like one of the worst breakout moments ever on my face. Like I normally don't break out this bad, but I think it's this Anastasia Impeccable Blurring Foundation, and I love this foundation. I think it looks so pretty, but the breakouts I'm getting from this, it's like every time I use it, I break out, and it's really the only thing I can think of that's doing it. And I went to this because the color, this is 2 in. This is a really good color for me, but I can't do the breakouts. I am gonna go in with the Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Primer. Actually, should I use the Charlotte Tilbury one? Let's see what the Charlotte Tilbury one looks like. I think I'll do half my face Hourglass, half my face with this one. With a thicker consistency. I'll put it on this side. Ooh, it is pretty thick. As long as I don't get oily, we should be fine. So just remember, Hourglass Charlotte Tilbury Primer. It has been so long since I've used a sponge, so I'm excited to see what it looks like. Okay. I'm gonna kind of like roll my sleeves up because I would hate for foundation to get on my shirt today. And this is the High-Glam foundation. It's supposed to be hydrating and blurring. And it says, for fuller coverage, use fingers or a damp sponge. The self-setting formula can be worn alone or pair with a powder for a natural matte finish. Y'all know me, I ain't going without a powder. I can't. Stresses me out. I'm excited. It says it blurs imperfections. I love anything that blurs. Like, I got the pores, I got the things, blur it on up, honey. Now, if this does not match, we will be dragging it down the neck. Oh, I don't know, that might be ever so slightly too dark, but we might be okay. All right, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna use a brush. I'm gonna use a brand new IT Cosmetics Airbrush Complexion Brush. This is one of my favorite brushes for foundation. I'm just gonna kind of tap it all into the bristles, like so. And we're just gonna go in and see what we can work with. I like to normally press and kind of buff as I go. I don't buff too much. I normally just press into the skin, just depending on the foundation and if it's streaky. This would have matched me probably last week. I'm losing my natural tan so quickly everywhere but my legs, honestly. It's not as dewy as I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be much dewier. And I feel like you get, I know it says to build up with the sponge for full coverage, or more coverage, but I feel like with a brush, at least this one, this is always my go-to brush. Like I have probably 20 of them. I mean, that's pretty dang full coverage. That looks good to me. Make sure I'm getting that nose crease right there. Down the neck a little bit. This would match my chest too. Like if you guys could see my chest, it would match perfectly. I wouldn't say it's like ultra blurring, but I do think it doesn't accentuate as much as other foundations do for me. Let's try with a sponge. I'm interested to see how this is gonna work because I haven't used a sponge in so long, and I used to love the IT Cosmetics one, so I just felt like it was right. I used to always feel like sponges left things a little bit less covered, but I go through phases, you know, like where I'm like, oh yes, the sponge is the way to go. Yeah, I think with the sponge you're gonna get, yeah, you get more of a radiant finish. Wow, that's so crazy how different that is. But the brush will give you a more matte finish. That is so crazy to see, like in real time, how different that is. Right off the bat, like the application of a brush better. I think it just looks better for me personally. I think it's just way too radiant with a sponge, which I get because it's, you know, damp. It feels really good. I will give it that, but I need more of a matte finish, and I feel like I get that with the brush. So I'm just gonna finish it off here. My texture and stuff is definitely out to play since I'm recovering from my breakouts with Anastasia. But there is the foundation applied. I think it's okay. Is it my top favorite? Probably not at the moment, but I think it looks okay. We'll see, we'll put powder on, we'll put concealer on, all of that stuff, and then we'll kind of move forward. But now I'm gonna use the NATASHA DENONA High Sculpt Liquid Bronzer. This is a serum infused liquid bronzer. I got the shade Bonfire, and the way I applied it the other day is I just put it on the back of my hand and then applied it with a brush. I kind of wanna see if I can apply it with a sponge, because I feel like that would be a really easy way to apply it. I just haven't done it. So let's just take a peek if I can do that. This is really, when I use this with the brush, I was really impressed because it just blends and looks like an effortless bronze to the skin. Like, I really enjoyed this. It lasted all day and it looks really beautiful. I love this Bonfire shade. But so far I really like this product. I think it looks really pretty. We have guests coming over tonight too, so I'm really hoping I like the way my makeup looks because I don't want to redo it. So I'm really hoping for the best here, you know? Like, I want it to look good. Okay, I'm actually gonna go in with this e.l.f. brush. This is the e.l.f. Liquid Bronzer and Contour, and I wanna use this side right here to take that bronzer like on the cheek a little bit to apply it, just because it's more dense and I have a little bit more control compared to like some of the other brushes that I have. So I think like applying it and then blending it out. Yeah, this is such a cool product. It just like melts into the skin. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the NATASHA DENONA High-Glam Concealer. I got the shade N4. There was slim pickings with the concealer, and this one looked like it might work best. So we're just gonna use this one today and see how it looks. I'm just gonna take it right underneath my eye. That is looking nice and full coverage. Like I said, it's been so long since I've tried this, I don't really remember what I thought of it, but I'm hoping it works for me today. I really need to go for a microneedling appointment. I miss my microneedling appointments, so I need to find someone in the area that can do that. I need some like texture help right now with my skin. I think this color is pretty dang good too. I actually really like it right now. And I feel like it's giving really good coverage. If I'm being honest, I'm not loving the base right now, but I'm hoping for the best. I'm gonna use this cream blush from Rhode. This one's in the shade Sun Soak. Put it right where I need it. Ugh, such a pretty color. I have to be careful though. I love this e.l.f. brush. It's so convenient. It's just like the perfect size, perfect density for multiple different things. I'm going to just do a little bit of my foundation brush, kind of like in that triangle motion with nothing else on it, just whatever's left on the brush to help kind of let it blend. And now we're gonna set. I'm gonna set with something different. I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild Loose Powder. This is the setting powder in the shade Soft Pink. And I'm just gonna use one of these little Huda Beauty sponges. Tap it into the lid, and we're gonna set. I'm hoping for the best. Helps blur and mattify. It does kind of darken up the look. Okay, so there's one side set, one side not set. You could just see the color difference with this powder, so just kind of be wary of that. I feel like that powder kind of just threw things off a little bit. We're gonna have to ride this one out. I swear, whenever you have texture and stuff, things just are 10 times harder. Like makeup wise, you really gotta find the things that work really well. So when I find like really good foundations and stuff, I'm like, this is the move. It's always hit and miss, you never know. I'm actually gonna finish off some of my makeup right now. My brows, mascara, all of that. Let you guys watch and just try to get through this pretty quickly. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and do the lips and kind of finish everything off. I am debating on whether I want to show you guys this one or the NYX. I think I'll do the NYX one. So this one's the NYX Professional Makeup Lip Lingerie in Sin Nudes. I first got this one off of TikTok Shop, and then Ulta started carrying it. So they do have it at Ulta if you guys are interested. I like to kind of line it and then go in just a little bit and fill it in. But this tip holds a lot of product in it, which is what I really like. It is going to dry out a little bit once you apply, but it's not as bad as the Huda Beauty. If you're wanting something that's going to last a long time throughout the day, if you're eating and drinking and stuff, just go ahead and fill in your lips a little bit. This will last forever. All the lip stains will. Like, it just makes such a difference. And this is such a pretty color. I haven't used this color, but this one's in Sin Nudes. I've been loving these L'Oreal, what are these called? The L'Oreal, oh, you're supposed to shake them? I haven't been shaking mine at all. I have another color. I'll have to put it down below. I've been using it every time I do my makeup. I've been loving it. But this one's in the shade Worth It. Now I'm going to take that cream gloss from Fenty. Again, this one's the shade Fenty Glow 02. Okay guys, that is it. That is the makeup for today. Let me know what you guys thought about the foundation in the comments below. I honestly don't think I would just like not set it. I feel like I would have to set it, especially if you're using a beauty blender. That self-setting claim is always gets me, just because I'm very oily and I know I would not be able to handle that throughout the day, and I felt like it was still a little bit sticky on both sides. Personally, I would still set it unless you have like really dry skin. You might not even have to, or normal skin. I don't think it blurs as much as I hoped it would. I think the Charlotte Tilbury blurs a little bit more than this one does, but it's not a terrible foundation. It's just not my favorite. Do you think applying it with a brush, if you're wanting less of a dewy look, is the way to go versus doing it with a sponge? Maybe I'll try it a little bit more, we'll see, but I will leave everything down below that I used, and you guys can let me know if you've tried this foundation or if you have any other foundation recommendations. Always send them to me. I'm willing to try literally all kinds of foundations, especially if they're brand new. I love trying them all. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.